How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming. This is an RPG Maker MV first impression video. This is called Goodnight, Jemmy, and it is made by Janine Newsom. So yeah, right off the bat, the music's very simplistic. The background is non-existent. It's just a black background. Can't quite tell the aspect ratio since it's a black background. Might be 16:9 by the way this is stretched, not sure. The font, easy to read, but it's very pixel font type look. Let's look at the credits real quick. All original content, characters, music, copyright Janine Newsom, 2017. Font, Xylem by Tom Tor, plugins, Sandfly plugins. Okay, cool. Let's check out a new game here. Some custom art. That's cool. So it's like showing a little bit of a story. Instead of telling the story, it's showing the story, which I highly appreciate. It leaves it up to a lot of interpretation of what is going on, what's happening. Lots of weird stuff. A broken window. A tooth with cavities. A ruler. A bed. What is that? Something to hold a chain coming out of it. A brain with like some thermometers on it. And a phone that's off the hook. What the? A voice whispers into the air. With life comes turbulence. Unforeseen circumstances present themselves in many facets. It is one's duty to handle them as they see fit. These 6 objects around you, they are portals to troubled lands. Maybe there's something you can do to help. Oh, we're going to just bring up the volume a little bit. What is going on? We need this to go. Sorry, we'll bring up the volume just a little bit because it seems to be kind of quiet. So, oh, do not worry. It will get better. It will get worse before it gets better. But it will get better. The voice goes quiet. What is... Okay, we have control. Escape opens up a very minimalistic menu with options, save, and that's it. Let's check out our options. Always dash on, command remember on. Leave those how they are. I need to bring this like that so I can see. Let's try to save the game if we're able to save. File 1. Seems like we're able to save fine. Okay, cool. A ruler? Okay, so if we bump into one of these scales, it's going to push them. Okay, if we go like this and like this, and then we go like that. What? This is kind of trippy. Is this like the top of a cliff and there's like somebody floating in the... Oh no, okay, so we have control still. We're like, this is very like kind of Final Fantasy VII. Whoa, okay, wait. So this is... We're like this little tiny thing, but then there's a bunch of feet. This is so abstract. It's actually really cool. If we touch one of those things, do we die? They don't seem to be chasing us. Does this start a battle? What is this treasure? I have a couple of friends that I admire. They have qualities about them that make them so cool. One is strong and brave. He really tries his best. The other is so bright and diligent. I can't hold a candle to either of them, to be honest. Okay. It's just a lot of feet. A lot of legs, a lot of feet. Let's see what these guys are. Move it! They don't do anything, they just tell you to move it. Or you tell them to move it. It's a little weird. It's as far up as we can go, so we can't really get a grand picture of what's going on. It looks like this foot is facing one direction, and this foot is facing the other direction. So it doesn't appear to be like full bodies, it's just like random legs. More legs. This guy has some sort of fetish with legs. Or Janine? Janine, do you have a fetish with legs? Not judging you. I often get complimented on my astute observations and brilliant theories. I appreciate that kind of sentiment. Nevertheless, it feels empty. My companions are much more amazing. I often find myself waiting in their shadows. One of them is a powerful force to be reckoned with. The other is a charismatic beauty that could inspire all. Oh, how I wish I could compare to them. You know, it's not really healthy to compare yourself to others like that. You have to look at the things you're good at. Are you going to meet with the beast who resides in the skies? Well, you should be able to reach them if you use this rope. The beast of the skies thinks so mighty of their self that they took control of our land as well as the sky. We always have to celebrate their hold over us, though. Mandatory parties. I mean, sure, they were fun, but it gets a little old hearing how great someone is. Here, have a pack of balloons. If you aren't able to bring the beast of the skies back, then you can come back and help me blow up balloons for the next party. The small creature sighs before handing you a pack of red balloons, which you quickly put away in your pocket. Anyways, let me get out of your way. Try not to get knocked out of the sky. Pull the rope? Sure. The rope pulls you. What is this? I don't understand what this thing is. It's like a weird creature with one leg and one arm and like some sort of pulsating nutsack holding onto a pole, and it's got a crown. This is so weird. Welcome to the land of the mighty. You will know no one else of my magnitude. I am the best. What will you do? Take over the beast, take them down a notch. You're not the best. Take over the... Well, there's one thing I've learned, is there's always a bigger fish. You tell the demon that they do not need to be the best. The demon scoffs before teleporting you away. What is this? This is so weird. Yeah. Oh! I got greedy. Had to start. What does this guy say? He's like a scientist. You find a man sitting on the ground inspecting a strange mask. Looks like you got thrown down here. Well, good luck getting past all these creatures. They're ordered to march and keep everyone they find lurking around down here forever. However, they can't see too well, so you might be able to sneak past them if you avoid their direct paths. Listen, just be careful. I'm not going to stop you, but I don't want you getting hurt out there. Okay, so if they see, basically if we collide with them or they collide with us, then we get detected. Oh, shoot. I have to be fast with this. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I have to wait for them to go back up, don't I? Like this, down, like this, like this. There we go. And then beat them to it. And then risk this one right here, here, and here. Okay, I think I got it. So that was the ruler stage. So we can't go back to it, right? A ruler? Oh, what? Yo, I kind of figured it would say we've already done that, right? We've already done this one. So if we've already done this one and there's nothing else to do here, we shouldn't be allowed to come back here, I would imagine. Everyone says I'm strong, and that's great, but I wish I could be more than just that. Some of my buddies are the real stars. One friend is so smart and resourceful, I wish I could think as well as he does. The other friend is so pretty and charming, she could be friends with anyone. Well, at least we saw somebody different the second time through. Pull the rope? Yes, the rope pulls you. He says the same thing, except this time we try to take him over, right? You pull a balloon from your pocket and begin to blow it up. It reaches a large size before you tie it off with a loose string from your coat. The red form catches the attention of the beast as you raise your arm into the air, clutching onto the string. Slowly, you are lifted into the air with this magical balloon, the tower above the beast. Impossible! The beast is distraught by how much further into the clouds you have drifted. The demon attempts to reach out and pull you down, but is tethered to their perch. I am supposed to be the best, no one else can compare. I reside in these clouds to remain above all others. The demon continues to grasp at the sky, a futile effort, as they are locked in both their place and mindset. I just wanted to be liked. I need to be the best to be loved. The beast lowers its arms in defeat. You reach up to the balloon and allow some air to escape, beginning your descent. I was always told to be the best, to never falter. I realize that this is no way to live. I am constantly in a state of distress. I have never been the best. I did not want to lose the respect of others. It was so easy for you to surpass my limitations. I cannot continue this charade any longer. I need to rethink my purpose. If you don't mind, I would like some time alone. With a wave of their hand, the demon sends you away. You hear voices echoing in the distance. The beast who resides in the sky has come down from his perch. Let all of us get along from here on out. So now, the markings are crisp and easy to read on the ruler. Okay, so we beat that stage. That was the stage. Hello? So here's another puzzle stage. Okay, this looks like we're on some sort of keyboard looking thing. But some of these letters, or some of these blocks have letters right on them. I wonder if I press some of these letters. M, I, S, Y, B, nothing. Dot, okay, nothing. God, hiccups. Okay, what is going on here? Just some interesting and really weird and bizarre art. Now we're talking to a red chicken. Or a cock. The red cock says, "You sure have seen a lot of chickens lately. Not that you're complaining." The man stands stoically in front of you. You wonder why he has no shirt on. "Hello, friend. I'm here on an important tech support call. Someone has to fix all these phone lines. And I've been told I'm pretty good at fixing all sorts of things, so here I am." Oh my god, with the hiccups. "I'm always happy to help others out. Although this place kind of gives me the creeps. Regardless of how many people are around these parts, I still get the feeling of isolation. Like I'm all alone out here. Oh well, I better get to work." What do you say? Receiving messages and calls from loved ones is always a nice thing. Well, for the most part. But it is really necessary to solidify relationships. Or is it really? That is to say, do I need to constantly speak with another just to validate my friendship or love? Deep down, I think no, but my contradictory heart says, gee, I would sure love to talk to you. Looks like we got a little gathering of things here. We're not sure where our friend has gone. Ever since that demon came into rule, it has been a lot harder to meet like this. It's as though the other creatures have lost the will to come out into the open on account of the aura. The feeling of this place seeps into your being and makes you feel scared and alone. I'm able to come out here today because my friends are here. They give me some strength. Unfortunately, we still aren't able to find our other friend. What do you say, Mr. Kitty? No clue where she could be. Haven't seen her in a while. What about you, Mr. Crow? She had been gone for so long. We are worried. We don't doubt her, but it is still worrying to not hear from someone for so long. Okay, and what about for this ring-looking ghost lady girl? ... I'm the one they are looking for. I guess I sort of just disappeared. I became busy. I wasn't around enough. I got scared. What would my friends think of me? Now I'm locked in my own world, alone. You and me both. Okay, and what is this thing? Believe it or not, this area used to be a lot more cheerful and bright. But now we are cast into a sort of somber existence. Such a trippy art style. You wish you could play with the chook for a bit, but you have an important task to do. Sometimes I wish I could talk more with my friends and loved ones, but often I get the sense that I might be too much to handle. Maybe I'm just a problem to those around me. I know deep down it's not true, but something just keeps itching at the back of my head telling me otherwise. Huh. So shift doesn't appear to run, but it doesn't really need to because of the nature of the map. So it appears we've talked to everybody. I don't think I've missed any events. Oh, maybe not this one here. The Beast of Solitude once lived here with all of us, but suddenly sealed themselves off from the outside. Now this area is in the constant state of draining, as if there was an aura to defeat and crumbling happiness. Needless to say, the Beast of Solitude has indeed made our lands become a land of decay. Right, so what is our objective again? What are we supposed to be doing? I'm trying to interact with everything to see if there's something I'm missing. Right? No, that's a solid object. We can't get past there. So is that, so is that, so is that. So this whole little area down here is solid. So is this phone. So all of the phones are collidable. I'm going to check the borders. Yep, all of these phones still collidable. This guy would be collidable. It's got to be something to do with her, right? They're all looking for her, and she just kind of... Oh, we didn't talk to this thing. Sometimes I wish I could talk more with my friends and loved ones, but often I get the sense that I might be... Oh, no, we did talk to it. The too much to handle person. The coffee cup with arms coming out of it. And legs. I don't even know where to begin with this game. This is so weird. Oh, here we go. A blanket. Enter. Yeah, let's enter the blanket. Oh, someone is here. I hope they are kind. Please. The beast cowers at your presence. What will you do? Give a gift, reach out, say sorry? Well, it appears to be afraid of us. So, I don't want to freak it out by trying to, like, invade its space. We didn't really do anything, so there's... I mean, we could apologize for freaking it out. Give a gift. Let's try that. You dig through your pockets for something to give to the beast as a token of peace and friendship. You pull out of your pocket a ring of gold. Atop the ring sits a large clear stone. You assume it to be a diamond. You get on one knee and present them with the piece of... We're marrying or proposing to this pile of goop and arms. I don't like this. I don't know you. Why would you give a gift like this to someone you don't even know? That's not the type of gift I was considering, thinking about giving. I was thinking of, like, you know, I don't... Here's a glove. The demon is flattered, but cannot accept your gift. You are sent away with a tense awkwardness in the air. Okay. Don't even know what... It's just like one puzzle, abstract puzzle after another, which is kind of cool. These hands grasp at air and everything else near them. I think they might be reaching out for help. If I were you, I would still avoid getting caught. Okay. So these things are trying to catch me. So we have to kind of predict their movement and then just outspeed them. What is that hand doing? Oh, it's going back. Okay, cool. Wait. Here we go. Why is he in there, like, what's the point of the guy, the hand inside there? Oh, so that's it for the telephone one, right? Hello? No, we're not done. We didn't beat it. So, you can complete it, but you don't, like, you have to do something special to master it. And the last one had something to do with, like, the boss stage. This is, like, the boss fight. So, we have to pick a different option. Right. We don't... Oh, I did not mean to just... Oh, son of a gun. Now we have to do that again. See, that's the problem. It's nothing to do with the design of the game. It's all just my fault for... Oh, we read it. Let's smash through the text. Okay. Son of a bitch. I do like these puzzles, but I do think that there's some sort of novelty to them. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing, buddy? And after the novelty wears off, you know, after you do them a couple times, they no longer would be fun to do, but the novelty of them makes them fun and exciting and interesting the very first time you do something like this. So I would still say this is a cool stage. Okay, so we didn't beat it because I spammed try to marry him again, right? So it's not what we're trying to do. We need to go into the blanket, slowly get through the text until here we go. Now we're gonna say sorry for scaring them. Tell the demon you're sorry for what is ailing them. You nor the beast is sure of what to say after that. Unsure of what to do, you simply stand in place. The beast watches you for a moment before backing away. You feel as though there is something more you can do, but you remain silent. Ooh, sound effects. The demon cowers further away from you and begins to cry. With a wave of one hand, you are sent away. Wait, is this guy different now? No. He's still the help guy telling you what to do. Like, don't get caught. So now we could have beat it, but I have a feeling that that was still the wrong option. Oh, I knew it. I have to, like, wait right here. There we go. So let's see if that beats it. So now, hello? No, we still haven't beat it. All right. So it's got to be the middle option. Yep, someone's here. Hopes they're kind. This thing is completely afraid of me. Beast cowers at. We're going to reach out. This time we're reaching out. You notice the hands of the demon reaching outward. The fingers appear thin and weak, as if they would break under the slightest amount of pressure. Seeing the frail digits and joints of the beast causes a stir in your chest. With the knowledge of possibly being hurt, you reach out to grasp one of the beast's hands. The beast lets out a shriek before pulling all of their limbs back towards their body. You gently extend your hand, palm side upwards, toward the beast. You leave your arms stretched out in front of them and wait patiently. Eventually, the demon slowly eases their arms away from their torso. One of their hands slowly reaches to meet yours. Hesitantly, a single finger prods the middle finger of your palm before quickly retracting. Your palm is now covered with a slimy, black substance. It slowly begins to bubble and burn the surface of your skin. You continue to hold your hand out for the beast to grasp. The demon reaches out again and fully grasps your hand. The burning becomes more intense. No one has ever held my hand or tried to comfort me. I've been too afraid to let them. It hurts, no? This is why everyone is reluctant to be around me. I bring about pain. Wow, this story is so, like, I don't know. It feels real. Like, the writing in it gets you invested in just, it makes you think. Your flesh continues to burn, but your fixation remembers on the creature in front of you. You give the beast hand a small squeeze to assure them you don't mind the pain. Your only hope is that you can somewhat ease the pain they are going through. You are released from their grasp. The beast examines your hands, noticing the red exposed flesh. Why would you go through such lengths for a stranger? The demon begins to cry softly. I'm happy that you've done this for me. However, I do not want to be alone like this anymore. Maybe I'll be able to find others out there who are willing to be around me, even if we risk hurting one another. I'm glad that I got to meet you. I'm trying not to like overanalyze it because I understand this is like an abstract thing, but you could improve the quality of the game by just capitalizing your eyes and fixing some grammar things. I feel as though maybe there's a chance for me out there with everyone else. I feel hopeful. Thank you again, friend. You give the demon a nod and a quick wave before being sent away. You hear voices echoing in the darkness. The beast of solitude has stepped out of the darkness. Don't worry, we can hold hands. We just need some gloves. It was nice hearing from you. So we beat those 2 stages. Okay, let's try this one. A prickling sensation grazes your scalp. So I'm just randomly picking tiles to move on. Oh, okay, I see. Whoa, that put me right back at the beginning. Okay. There we go. Nice. Another bizarre map. Got like eyes and black dots and trees. Whoa. Probably a doodads thing going on right here. Looks really trippy. Wow, Janine. Our world is much different now on account of the new beast taking over. The beast of eyes and blood is directly affecting our own lands. Everything is doused in uncertainty. This is so cool. Janine, why aren't you selling this game? That's a question I have. Should be selling this game for like $3, $4, $5 or something. I feel disconnected from everything. I can't tell if this is real or not. Because this is a completely different experience too. Every other RPG Maker game. This is just something different. This is a whole nother field. It's like a I don't know, like a... No, it's not a thriller. It's just a thinker type of game. The eye remains unmoving. Enter? Yes. Just entered into an eyeball. So much custom art and like just abstract stuff that it's enjoyable. The beast can smell your apprehension. I feel trapped. The air is tense with unease. It shakes anxiously, awaiting your move. What will you do? You're overreacting. Offer them some gum. Look down. Well, everything has something to do with eyeballs in this map. So I'm going to go with something that has something to do with eyeballs. Looking. So I'm going to say look down. I have a feeling it's going to say we're falling and we have to redo the stage. But it's the only thing that logically makes sense. I mean, it's kind of funny if you offer him some gum because it looks like he's kind of like chewing on something. But I think that's a failed but we'll see. Look down. Unsure of what to do, at the moment, you look down at your feet. Your hands become clammy, your heartbeat quickens. All of the responsibilities and tasks you are meant to do begin to pile in the back of your mind. The air is stifling. The space you are trapped in feels unsafe for both you and the beast. As you continue to look at the ground, searching for answers, you notice a small bottle under the beast. You walk over to the beast and crouch low to retrieve the bottle. The demon shakes harder. You quickly grab the bottle and back away. The beast movements slow as you move away from close proximity of them. You take a moment to examine the bottle. It is small and brown in color. The insides contain circular orbs submerged in a sort of liquid substance. Tied around the neck of its bottle is a tag. RX00004 Eyes and Blood. Beast of blah blah blah. Take one orb once daily. May cause fatigue. So it's like a prescription bottle this monster's got. You look again at the orbs in the bottle, shaking it softly. You count several spheres still inside. Turning your attention to the beast once more, you raise the bottle up in the air. The beast continues to shake, but their focus seems to have broken away from staring at infinite space. You begin to slowly walk up to them, keeping the bottle in front of you. As you close in, the demon's shaking begins to intensify. You briskly place the bottle in their protruding limb and push in close to them. The demon looks at the bottle, glances at you, then back to the bottle. The beast senses your determination on making them take what's inside the bottle. Small tendons and ligament-like strands reach for the bottle before proceeding to open the lid. A small white orb is withdrawn into the body of the beast. The beast puts the lid back on the bottle and places it on the ground beside himself. The large creature focuses on you once more. Would you mind sitting with me for a bit? Floating closer to the ground, they motion for you to sit next to them. The two of you sit in silence for a while. It feels less tense than earlier, as if the beast has found some peace of mind. I often find myself falling into these pits of disarray, like everything around me was breaking away. It scares me when things feel like they don't make sense. It frightens me how things weigh so heavily on my mind. Sometimes I don't take these orbs and I lose track of everything. I appreciate you staying with me right now. The two of you sit for a while longer as the air begins to clear. After a while more, you stand up and face the beast. I will try to take better care to remember my orbs. Thank you again. You take care of yourself too, okay? The beast looks at you once more before sending you on your way. This is so crazy. Like, I can see metaphors in all of these scenarios. There's metaphors to real life issues in each one of these, and I'm not going to say exactly where I see all of the conclusions being drawn to, but Janine, wow. You hear voices echoing in the distance. The beast of eyes and blood is out of the dark space. They seem relaxed now. Did you do the right thing? Okay, so we're in another puzzle map, and now we're like walking, dodging scissors, and, well, not really dodging, walking through a path of knives and scissors. So what it appears to be, there are some NPCs that looks like some sort of monster. No diagonal movement, so we have to walk around here. Never seen mapping like this. This is very minimalistic. But because of the number of diverse maps, this one isn't too particularly exciting. But because of the number of different styles of maps, I'm going to give it a pass because it kind of still fits, honestly. I didn't mean to do it, 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 I didn't mean to. The creature continues to mumble. So apparently this creature is in agonizing regret of something. This is confusing because I feel like I came from this direction, but no, I did not. Okay, so I imagine we go here. Alright, so we're on the next part of the map. It's like some Cerberus looking dog face thing. The small beast looks worried. My friends and fellow creatures are locked up here. I have been known as a protector of these lands, and yet I have failed to do so. How can I save them? Can I redeem myself for my failures? You notice the man is taking photographs. If you couldn't already tell, I'm on a mission here. While this place is interesting to see, it seems to be a place of suffering for these creatures. It is a zoo or museum of some sort, and I can only assume the new beast in charge created such a thing. So my job is to document these problems and try to do something about it. Ah, you're on your way to face the big boss themselves. Huh? Well, do what you can do, and I will do what I can do. Together, maybe we can help these creatures. Okay. So then they've got like some dancing creatures. These creatures appear to be doing a synchronized dance. And that's it. Their tears pour out heavily. So it's just like some weird looking snake human like dinosaur. I don't know what it is. It's a purple monster with a super long neck that's crying. It's so bizarre. I often find myself lamenting on things I have yet to do instead of simply doing them. Yep, me too. I factor in the options, weigh out the possibilities, no matter the importance or size of the task. Obviously, the way to go about tackling these sorts of things is just do it. Yes, I find a method that works is you take a deep breath and you count down from 5 to 1 or 10, you know, to 0. And when you hit 0, just go straight to do it. Take the first step to just do it. And that countdown helps you a little bit sometimes. And yet, it is so very easy to be fearful of the outcomes. The weight of living is one of laden perplexity. You are unable to see the bottom. Jump? Well, I think we've done everything on the map, so yes. Welcome, is what I would have said had I invited you here. The demon stares down at you. Facing this beast, you feel a heaviness in your heart, and upon your shoulders, your past comes flooding into your mind. Do you have any regrets, perchance? What will you do? Forget? Move past it? Confrontation. I think it's important to move past. The area around you pounds with the sounds of hearts and twisted guts. Your own stomach churns at your former self. What did you do? The information in your head is hazy, but you recall mistaken actions. It all feels like a bad dream. You are a better person now, and yet you still find it hard to let go of the previous you. You are a better person, right? You squat down and hold your stomach, trying to hold back the overflow of your mind's discontent. You still have yet to forgive yourself for the things you have done in an already forgiven time, it seems. We all have done things we regret, small one. However, you cannot afford to let it hang over your head forever. It will consume you. I am not innocent of this either. I cast myself away in order to come to terms with my own past, my own actions in a previous time. I had hurt those around me, those who wanted to be close with me. They were important to me. I made poor decisions that ended up hurting them and even hurting myself. I have been forgiven by many, yes. Yet something still lingers inside of my chest and in the back of my mind. It constantly gnaws at my very being, as though there were a parasite leeching what little happiness I have. A part of me wishes to let it consume me, and let it end. You peer up at the beast, listening to every uttered word with understanding. And yet, there is a sliver in my soul, that wishes to come to terms with what I have done, to finally forgive myself. We have created circumstances that we are not proud of, and we have also fallen victim to others' choices. Even so, I no longer wish to remain prey to the fangs of yesterday. Very well said. I want to look forward to the future with hopeful eyes. I want to keep fighting for my happiness. Wiping the sweat from your head, you stand back up. Hearing the optimistic speech of the beast beckons you to continue as well. You look up at the beast with a resurgence of energy. Having a heart-to-heart conversation with them has given you a new outlook on your own situation. Ah, I'm glad you're ready to keep trying. It won't be easy, but I believe in you. You place your hand out to the beast and proceed to give them a thumbs up, placing your hope in them as well as you descend into the lava. No, I'm just kidding. Good luck to you, small one. You give them a nod before you are whacked away by an unknown force. You hear voices echoing in the distance. The beast of spikes and pain has come back to your lands. They appear to be walking with a hop in their step. So you notice that it changes too, right? Your mind is quiet. There's no longer like those pins coming out of the brain. The phone is now no longer off the hook. The ruler, I don't know what it changed, but I imagine it changed somehow. So let's continue our walk around. I gotta keep playing. I just have to keep playing this game. You are forgiven. Oh, we must have already done this one then. Okay. Your reflection stares back. What? Oh, that's our reflection. Oh, we can actually exit. Okay, cool. If things get tough, you can always leave and come back. I see why this one lets you leave, because it's going to be a puzzle that you have to figure out how to, like... Oh, you can actually move them to... Oh, but you can't move them onto the buttons. So you might have to, like, reset the room. I imagine you have to hit both of those, so I'm going to go back in. restart it. I just noticed that it doesn't reset the buttons, it resets the room, but not the button events. Huh. Okay, so it has to be a specific combination or a certain order. Let's try that one and this one. Nope. Let's try this one. Nope. Okay, let's try this one first. Nope. It's this one first. Yes. But it's neither of those? What? Okay, that one, that one. Let's try this one. Ah, okay. At least I know the pattern now. We go top left, top right, bottom left, and then bottom right, I think. Oh, don't block my path now. Bam! There we go. What do you say? Hey, good work. Head down to get out of here. Another, exactly what I expected. Completely random and crazy and confusing. This is so weird. Incredible. That's Queen Lily. You would ask for an autograph, but Lily is busy hanging out with that jellyfish. What a cool gal, though. A small girl with a peculiar mask. It appears to be grinning. Before you can speak with her, she vanishes. Okay. Just a crazy goop of fingers. We have succumbed to a new power over our lands. The beast of faces and flesh has created confusion and turmoil in the... Obviously, there's confusion going on here. Many of the creatures are being ordered to wear masks and give up part of their identity. I used to be known for doing well in sports and physical activities, yet the new beast in charge has ended those. That is to say, we have to live a life of conformity and similarity, unless we want to anger the beast. A small girl with a peculiar mask. It looks like a demon of some kind. Before you can speak with her, she vanishes. So she just keeps vanishing, but we'll keep finding her. The fingers twitch and pulsate upon your examination. The creature looks uncomfortable being looked at by you. But we'll just move on. Small girl with a peculiar mask. She resembles an alien. Before you can speak with her, she vanishes. So we've got like an alien, a monster, and a demon. Weird artwork. So trippy. Another girl wearing a mask. A rabbit. Before you can ask her about herself, she vanishes. So there's obviously some way we have to go. There was a hole in the portrait. Enter? Oh, that's got to be where we're supposed to go. But no. Because I want to talk to all these people first. A small girl with a peculiar mask looks like a skull. Before you can speak with her, she vanishes. So we got to make them all vanish. I don't know if that's what we have to do. That's what we're going to do. You are not quite sure what her mask is trying to convey. Before you can ask her about it, she vanishes. And you. A small girl wearing a mask. Why are there no markings on her mask? Secret. Do you want to know a secret? None of us have ever seen our own faces. We're made to wear these masks out in the open. At all times, no exception. Do you want to know why? Well, we have to hide what is behind our masks. And the markings? It signifies what we're hiding. The girl lifts her mask up ever so slightly for only a moment before disappearing. You stand there for a moment, staring at the spot where the girl once stood. All you can think about is the lack of features you saw behind the mask. Okay, so now we'll enter to the portrait. Is someone there? Upon entering the beast's space, the fragrance of gum and meat waft in the air. The beast notices you looking at the surrounding space. What is your purpose here? Who are you really? What am I? What do you think? What do think? What do you think? What do you think of me? The demon continues to utter questions into the void. What will you do? Indifference, identify, introductions. Let's introduce ourselves, I guess. You listen to the questions the beast is saying carefully. What am I doing? What is the point? What am I? The demon is having trouble coping with the harsh realities of life and their place in the world. I feel like I'm not even here. This doesn't feel real. You walk closer to the floating creature and try to get their attention to make them feel grounded once more. I'm scared I will never figure things out. You tell them that they are capable of being whoever they want. It is all up to them. Their worries are completely understandable, and yet who they are is something that they must distinguish on their own. And that will come with time and experience. You then begin introducing yourself to them. You've been through so much, and while you still aren't sure of your own circumstances, you want to keep advancing into the future. You want to find yourself. And right now, you want to try to learn about the demon to make a connection and hear their worries fully. You want to learn about them, and in turn, possibly learn something about yourself. The beast pulls away from their circular thoughts and looks down at you, faces revolving and arms twitching. You continue on, stating how the opinions of others are generally seen as the most important, and yet what is really important is who you want to be. One's identity and feelings are up to themselves. Sharing things about yourself is fine and all, but at the end of the day, at the end of it all, you only have yourself, and there will be times when others won't agree with you, or with who you are, or what you do, or what you believe in. But sometimes you'll find there are those who don't mind those sort of details. They will want to be around you, they will want to stay by your side, regardless of your faults or your triumphs, and that is something to look forward to. The demon looks less tense, as if your thoughts have cleared their head a bit. I have always had trouble talking about myself. I have always worried if I was someone others would befriend. What if there was a piece of me that was bad, or something that could not be fathomed? An incomprehensible fragment, an unlikable trait or behavior. The beast begins to move about restlessly once more, as if struck in their worries and thoughts. You stand closer to the beast and ask if they have any dreams or something that they really want to do. The demon pauses their movements and reflects on this question. I sometimes think about making things. I wouldn't mind having a bakery, making bread and sweets, maybe working with someone I could call a friend. I never really gave thought to it. It was just a silly idea. You tell the demon that it is something to strive for. As long as they truly want to do it and put their heart into it, then it is not a silly dream. And who they want to be or what they want to do is not a problem at all either. Their feelings and happiness are valid and important. The beast looks at their own hands. Do you really think I could make something like that happen? You give them a few approving pats on the arm. Alright, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to blaze my own trail, make my own way in life. Thank you for helping me clear my thoughts up. It feels good to have some reassurance. I hope to meet you again one day. The demon bows slightly at you before sending you away. You hear voices echoing in the distance. The beast of faces and flesh is out in the open again. Have you heard? They've taken up baking. I heard they make a mean cheesecake. Sounds yummy. So we fixed that one, so we got this one. Your mouth hurts looking at this. So now we're looking at a bunch of teeth with cavities. And then there's like dentist tools going. This is so trippy, man. Here's another chicken. The chicken looks at you with the sweetest of eyes. What a pure creature. This is like a one-eyed cat. It is sometimes difficult to understand what others are going through. What trials and tribulations are they going through at this point in their lives? Sometimes there's no easy way to discuss these sorts of things. Don't know. Fine tune. Fine, don't know. There are some words in here, but it's kind of hard to decipher them the way they're written upside down and at angles. But I'm sure there are some hidden messages in here. It wouldn't make sense not to put some hidden messages in here. It's just a pile of sunflower seeds. You hear the raccoon begin to hiss at you. Not entirely sure why the raccoon is guarding the pile of seeds, but you choose to stay out of its way. The raccoons are deadly. The creature stares at you with its raccoon eyes. I would not mess with a raccoon, especially like a mother raccoon. They're violent. Have you been flossing? Every day. It's every day, bro. The chicken cucks hello. You give her a pat on the back feathers. You watch the creature move and fidget around hastily. You're not sure whether they are okay or not, but they seem to be preoccupied to answer your questions anyway. Here's somebody hidden. There is a powerful creature that has taken over our land. They gave us no warning or sign of the takeover. It is just the doing of the beast of teeth and quadrilaterals. We have no contact with the outside lands, nor have we any sustainable food or resources. And what is worse, the beast of teeth and quadrilaterals still has yet to speak with the creatures. It is hard to know what they are thinking if they are so against talking with the rest of the creatures here. Hopefully something is done about this. Okay. Here's another guy. Looks like his head is a megaphone. I feel like others never hear me. But when I really try to be heard, I'm worried I'm too loud. I'm really conflicted about it. Maybe I shouldn't talk at all. Wow, there's so many like psychological issues in all of these, in all of the writing. Like not the writer has psychological, maybe. I'm not saying anything bad, Janine. I'm saying like you've had to have experienced some of this to know how to write about it. So now I have to figure out, I guess, how to get into this thing. Probably talk to the guy in front. Hey, listen, if you're going to meet with the beast of teeth and quadrilaterals, would you mind taking this letter to them? You don't have to, I guess, but it would mean a lot to us here. It would be nice for the beast and the creature of this land to come to a mutual understanding. A small hand reaches out to you and hands you a letter, which you quickly pocket into your coat. In any case, please excuse me. Good luck in there. We can see the throat muscles moving under the flesh. Yeah, I guess we'll enter. What is happening? I see the word need. Hello. Glad you could make it. It's like a Rubik's Cube with mouths. But not really. I was enjoying being alone. The beast begins to speak to itself with incoherent murmurs and mumbles. What will you do? Yell at the demon, throw something, read the letter. You stand in front of the beast and present the letter. You open it and begin reading the words over the demon's breast and gargles. The words carefully chosen by the creature of this land. Beasts of teeth and quadrilaterals, cease your rule over this land. We ask that you return to us. We do not wish to be alienated from you any longer. We want to speak openly about what distresses you and help you, and we would like for you to listen to us as well. Please do not shut us out. We were once at peace, and we wish to return to those times. We want to forgive, to move past this, and speak easily once more. I did not know they cared so much. I just assumed I was better off alone. That they liked me better if I was not around. To be honest, being alone so much is hard. I've hurt my fellow creatures, my friends. I guess sometimes I jump to conclusions or find myself believing in assumption. Yet thought? Assumptive thought. The way you're writing it is kind of hard. I mean, look at it. I guess sometimes I jump to conclusions or find myself believing in an assumption. An assumptive thought. An assumptive? Is that a word? An assumptive? Maybe it is. I don't know. When the reality of it is that I should... Wait. When the reality of it is that I should just ask. Man, I sound so retarded trying to read this. Because it's broken up weird. I understand what I must do now. My apologies, small one. I have let my insecurities make me cold. I will go back to where I belong. Back with them, my friends. Thank you. You hear voices echoing in the distance. The beast of teeth and quadrilaterals has come back to us. Their smile feels more genuine than ever. I believe that's everything. Go to bed, yes? Is that the ending? Did you think it would be that easy? Do you not realize how futile all of your hard work has been? It is time to end it all. You have come so far, small one. You alone have burdened so much on your shoulders. And yet, all you have done was for nothing. You cannot change things so easily. Such a naive disposition. No matter the number of times you help them, they will always fall back into their ways, doomed to an everlasting suffering of their own faults. You peer at this creature through angry eyes. You remember the connections and bonds you had created along the way, the important moments of paralleled hearts. Well, it is of no importance now. This is where your adventure ends, tiny one. I will see to it that you are condemned to a similar fate as the others. The beast launches a barrage of masks in your direction. The strength of the impact knocks you down, simultaneously creating a crack in your mask. Continue to fall under the pressure of your meaningless existence, the recurring synopsis of your anguish and afflictions. The formidable creature sends a wave of red and black gunk flying at you. A burning sensation flares up from the slime that manages to land upon your coat and skin. You feel the burn seep into your core. A seething feeling permeates so vastly it feels like ice. Can you feel that? All the pain and woes that they suffered, I will do unto you twofold. There is no use. The cycle will continue. Once more, the beast of beasts sends more projectiles your way. Teeth rain down from the mouth of the creature. Whistling through the air, the teeth pierce the ground around you. One lone tooth manages to strike your mask again. On hands and knees, clutching your mask, you look at the beast. Have you not had enough yet? Don't you realize you don't stand a chance? You can't help anyone. You can't even help yourself. Remaining silent, you begin to get back upon your feet. I see. I was hoping you would come to your senses and quit. I am not so easily swayed nor defeated. Well, no matter. I won't hold back now. Please disappear. From the belly of the beast, indecipherable gargles and noises begin. Yet from the mouth of the beast come spikes and tendon-like strands. You evade the shower of spikes, yet the red vine-like strands wrap around your ankle, pulling you down. Attempting to get back up and run, the strands of blood red run through your stomach and chest. See? This is what happens when you try to fight what is only meant to be. Others get hurt, you get hurt. Only pain occurs when you attempt to fight back against what is. Against what you are. The king beast prepares to strike again with the long red strands. One strand remains hovering a few feet from your mask. Now do me a favor and let us end this. The strand quickly strikes your mask, causing pieces of it to fall to the ground. I will ensure you never leave this place. The darkness is your new home. You are unsure of where you are. You only know of the never-ending ebony stillness. You are both nothing and everything in the void. You hear voices echoing in the vast darkness. Hey, wake up. You're not really gonna let it end there, are you? You hear more voices. You can't quit now. We still have so much to say. It's not too late. You have so much potential left to show. Please go on. There's so many friends we haven't met. Don't quit. We can overcome this. Never stop trying. We want to continue being us. Do not give up. You will regret such a decision. The voices of the beast reverberate in the empty space. Their warm words give you some hope in the desolate darkness. But it is not enough. You are still disconnected from your body. The grasp the darkness has over you is too much. Wouldn't it just be easier to just give in? To let everything go? More voices, but one is hard to make out. Come on, we never got to hang out. You always do things on your own. You're bugging me. I just don't get you. We don't talk anymore. Why would you do this? Idiot. Jim, maybe if you had tried harder, you could have done it. Something feels wrong. Jim. What am I for? Who am I? Jimmy. Jimmy? Jimmy! I am Jimmy! You come back to your senses. The name's still ringing in your head. A flux of memories flood your cranium. Many bad things come to mind. That is why you are here. You could not escape those realities. And now you are here, in limbo, faced with your biggest adversaries. Slices of you. Fragmented sections of you, of Jimmy. The Colossal looks down at your bloodied figure. Ah, I guess I missed my last blow to your head. Your stupid mask got in the way of my finisher. Alas, I must send you back to the darkness. Permanently. The Colossal prepares to attack once more. You scream for the beast to stop. The beast, taken aback, misses and plunges another strand of red through your shoulder. The pain is immense, yet you must continue. You begin speaking to the beast. You beg for the creature to cease their actions, to let go of their aggression and ask for forgiveness. Your talk of forgiveness and acceptance is simply a charade. No one will forgive us. No one will accept our true self. Why should we continue when things are so rough? No. It has to be this way. It can only be this way. We do not belong. You again tell the beast to end their actions. Your pleas are met with silence. The beast begins to aim once more for what remains of your mask. You begin to struggle against the restrictive strands still stuck in your body. You do not want to stop trying. You do not want to cease existing. You tell the beast that you have hope. Hope of so many good things to come, so much to look forward to in the future. Friends to meet, yummy food to eat, funny things to laugh at, so many experiences yet to be had. Even with so many hardships and troubling times that may come, you want to face those too. Living is hard. There will always be things that make it more and more difficult. But not being able to enjoy those moments of happiness is even more tragic. You tell the beast that you are aware that they realize this as well. You look at the beast with weary eyes and tell them maybe you both can continue to face those burdens and good times together. It will be both an exciting and terrifying adventure. Setting you down, the beast begins to withdraw their strands of veins back into their body. Your body, full of gashes from the beast's attacks, begins to slowly heal by an unknown force. Could it be the beast repairing your body? I cannot argue that there is still so much left out there for us to experience. However, the beast fidgets for a moment before speaking again. I am so scared of what could be, how I compare to others, of the mistakes I might make, of my interactions with others, what others will say, how alone I might be. I am hesitant to believe you on mere words, yet there is this feeling bubbling up inside of me. After seeing your resolve, even though such agony, I feel compelled to give you a chance to make good on what you say. I will give hope a chance. The Colossal goes quiet for a moment and motions toward your body. You feel the places on your body where the gashes were. Your wounds have healed completely, yet you are sure there will be scars. Your mask has also returned to its original state. You carefully readjust it on your face. Lost in your thoughts, you almost don't notice the low rumbling that begins to shake the area around you. It is time for us to go. The space around you and the colossal being begin to distort, as if the very fabric of that reality was being torn and cut away. A light begins to shine brighter and brighter, causing you to lose sight of the beast. Don't worry, we'll try together. After all, I am part of you too. Jimmy. Good night, Jimmy. Wow! Janine, that's freaking awesome. It's so different. It's so bizarre. The writing is top notch. Of course, I'm excusing some capitalization errors and some grammar stuff, but just the vocabulary used, the psychological nature of the storytelling really adds a huge amount of depth to the game. And then the abstract art on all of the maps really plays into this kind of like thinker game, right? It's about... I really love this game, guys. The mechanics of the game are simple. It's a light puzzle game with psychological, real-life issues imbued into the writing. And it's just really well done. I love it, guys. Check out Goodnight, Jemmy. In the future, support this game. I don't know why it's not for sale. This is a good story. Probably because it's only an hour, right? It's an hour long. So, yeah, I understand why you wouldn't sell it. But, oh, thank you for the shout out and the special thanks. Appreciate that. But, yeah, I mean, I would put this game up for like $1.99 because, well, you know, it could be a... You gotta imagine how many sales you would get. It's worth making money on it. I don't know if you could make money on it. It's all about marketing when it comes to that. But it's worth money. That's what I'm saying. This game is worth money. It's worth at least a couple bucks of, you know, to play through. But I would say at least $1.99 for it. Just because of the writing and the artwork and everything. I don't know. I liked it. What do you guys think of it? I'm really curious to hear feedback. I want to know what you guys think about this. Did you guys watch the whole thing? Thank you if you're hearing this part. Unless you scrubbed the video, you probably watched the whole thing. What did you think of the psychological undertones and like the human... the human psyche plays like a role on like the writing a big time. And what did you guys think of it? Did you like this game? Do you like puzzle style games, like these light puzzle style games? Do you like these psychological thinker type games where it kind of just talks about, like, I get undertones of like suicidal tendencies and how to deal with situations from this story and how to look at let your past go. There's so many lessons in the writing of this game. I have to support it 100%. Get this game. Support Janine and whatever she works on. And then I'm going to support you. I love your work. Thank you so much for making this game. Sorry it took a little while to make the video, but it's out now. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching. That's obviously the end of this first impressions video. If you did enjoy it, please smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate this if you'd share it with somebody else if you think they like the story or it could help them with something they're going through with their life, you know, just or if they're interested in RPGs or just like visual novel games or anything like that. I would appreciate it if you would share it with somebody. That really would mean a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I've got RPG Maker MV tutorials, Game Maker Studio 2 tutorials. I do first impression videos. I beta test games. I do quality assurance. I do testing. I take private contracts. I do whatever I can get my hands on, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much to all the Patreon supporters out there. I love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.